Okay, so what is up, people? Welcome back to the channel, and you guessed it, another day, another keyboard. And today we will be talking about this keyboard from Yunzii that is absolutely beautiful, from the aesthetics down to its features and, you know, everything about it. Okay, so for full disclosure, Yunzii does not have any say on this video and did not pay me for this review. However, they sent out this keyboard for me to try, but that won't affect my honest thoughts and opinion about it. So yeah, let's go. Okay, so first off, the color is just stunning and lovely. This is a shade of black and the type of finish that I want for my keyboards, and it does totally fit in with the overall aesthetic of my gaming / productivity setup. This keyboard has a 65% ANSI layout with a total of 66 keys. It also has a knob on the top right corner of the board which controls the volume and mute as with any other default knobs. And this might be one of the most rigid knobs I've tested on any keyboards. It has a really nice tactile feedback to it. It's a little thing that matters. There is also a blocker between the arrow key and the right control key that has this little LED strip that also serves as the battery and charging indicator. Once again, for the colorway, we have this in black with an amazing, just wonderful finish to it. It attracts oil marks, but that's what I'm willing to trade for this really premium feeling coat. You can also choose from 2 different colors on Yunzii's website. Links in the description down below. This keyboard retails at around $110 US or 6,500 Philippine peso, which is a fair price because wait till you see what this keyboard has to offer. And speaking about the price, Yunzii is currently having a sale and events that will surely give you a discounted price on pretty much everything. Nope, this is not affiliated. They did not pay me to say this stuff, but this is a great time to cop Yunzii's keyboard and stuff for a much lower price. Anyways, this is an anodized base and top frame keyboard, so you should expect a nice tough build quality. The sides are also nice. They are very identical to what we saw on the side profile of Yunzii's very own AL68. The corners are also great, as you can see the beveled edges there as to not have sharp contours. On the back we have this really nice shiny metal panel with this engraved, I think it's mountains. Just top-notch design and I love it. They used corrosion-resistant material for this panel, so it will last a very long time. Also, we have 4 silicone feet to prevent the keyboard from sliding around. This pre-built keyboard also weighs in at 1,200 grams fully assembled. We also have RGB lights because who doesn't want them? This has a south-facing RGB LEDs that has a really nice, very soft and uniform glow. And one thing that I love about this keyboard's RGB underglow is when you're cycling through the colors, right? Instead of, like, for example, changing the RGB underglow color, when you press function key and enter it, it doesn't change the color into a totally new hue. Instead, it cycles through the available colors gradually, and with this, you can get a lot more colors. You also have 23 different lighting effects, and you can also control the brightness by pressing the function key and the up and down arrow keys. The left and right arrow keys control the speed of the animation. The typing angle is fine. Again, with the 65% layout keyboards, typing angle is always comfortable, at least for me. Okay, so ports and power switches. You have the power switch, which is also a toggle for the 2.4 GHz wireless dongle and Bluetooth. The dongle compartment is magnetic and is in the middle, and the USB-C port beside that. So the USB-C port is off-centered. I don't understand why they did that. They could have gone for the port being in the middle and the dongle on the side. It's perfectly fine, there's no problem with it. I just don't understand why. For connectivity, as mentioned before, this keyboard also has tri-mode connectivity including wired, 2.4 GHz wireless and Bluetooth. You also have Windows and Mac mode, and ladies and gents, it is also VIA compatible. Okay, so now this keyboard came in with these gorgeous cherry profile keycaps that are double shot PBT, great quality and will last you a long time. White on gray and black on gray, just an amazing combination, you know. We also have these modifiers that came with the box. this really pretty red enter keycap, and modifiers from Mac operating system. This board came with Yunzii's milk switches, which are 5-pin linear switches, and the second version from what we previously tested on the AL68. These switches are really good. They have a different typing feel from the version 1 as well as the sound. So it now has an LED diffuser, and the reason the underglow is glowing fairly bright and uniform and soft is because these switches has a, well, first, an LED diffuser, and second, the clear top housing, and that spreads out the light evenly across the plate. A long pole palm stem measuring at 13.4mm, a 22mm single stage spring with an actuation force of 30 grams, bottoming out at 50 grams. It also has a PA66 bottom housing. Let's open this board up first. Okay, once again, the screw placement are always appreciated. Some of the aluminum keyboards I have opened up, they have the screws deep within the thickest part of the base, in which you will need to use longer screwdrivers. Just hated that. Anyway, 6 hex screws to open the board. Okay, so top frame, top-notch quality. Yunzii does a really great job with their machine cutting process, and also the structural design is amazing. I commend them for this. Here we have the polycarbonate plate. It is screwed together with the PCB to sandwich the dampeners. The PCB has this foam and plastic cover, or the sound pad, stick directly underneath the PCB with adhesives. I don't want to remove or ruin it, so I just poke holes to get to the screws. Okay, back to the plate. 1.5mm thickness polycarbonate material with little flex cuts here and there. Already mounted are stabilizers, which are amazing in terms of tuning and sound. No rattling whatsoever, and the factory tuning is just on point. We also have the gasket mounting design, which uses these tiny gasket silicone sleeves. Okay, so premium dampeners including this high quality foam almost resembles Poron, IXP switch pad, and PET pad. Here's the PCB, the sound foam in the back, and also the hot swap sockets. It also has flex cuts for maximum cushioning. It doesn't have any screw holes for the screwing stabilizers, which is a huge bummer for me. And also you can't do any alternative layouts. Personally, the alternative layouts is fine. I don't really use any other layouts besides the ANSI. For the base, just like the top frame, also has an amazing build quality. On the top center part is the daughter board, which uses JST cables to connect to the PCB. On the side are two 3000 mAh batteries that make up to a 6000 mAh total capacity that will last you up to 4 days of consecutive use with the RGB light turned on, and even longer when the lights are turned off. And would it be great if Yunzii offered, like, choices of designs for the back shiny metal panel? I wish they had that, because just tell me gold plated panel wouldn't look good in this black finish. Anyways, here's the sound test with and without foams. Okay, so the typing experience on both foamless and with foams are incredible. I think I kind of prefer the foamless a little bit. It is very solid, and unlike the previous version, once again, of the switches, you can actually feel the solid bottoming out. The clack is there. The last one was, sounded plasticky and the bottom feels dampened, but this one is just amazing. This is another great pre-built keyboard from Yunzii. The internals are nice, the build quality is also great, the sound and typing feel amazing. The shiny metal back panel that adds to its overall premium aesthetics. You know what? This is like the baby brother of Yunzii's AL75. They have the same structural design for the base and top frame, same gasket solutions, same dampeners, and same level of premium feel to it. If you're planning on getting the AL66, don't get me wrong, that is a great pre-built keyboard, but it would make more sense if you go with this keyboard instead. This is just a great value for that price tag, and I will take it any day. If you're looking for a great pre-built 65% layout keyboard, I highly suggest this keyboard from Yunzii. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like to help the channel's algorithm, and it would also mean a lot to me. Drop a comment on what you think about this keyboard and subscribe to see more contents or reviews like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.